Hey guys, welcome back to my weekly list. We've got quite a few mods to cover here after skipping last week's video. This list will cover mods for both Forge and Fabric on Minecraft 1.16.5, and any links you need can be found down below. After this video, you can check out my channel for more mods lists like this too. Geode adds some new mobs to Minecraft, which are different variants of zombies. Compared to regular zombies, they're a bit stronger and harder to defeat, as they'll have increased health, damage, and knockback resistance, while also being immune to arrows. If you kill them, they will drop minerals. Waterlogged Redstone adds some new redstone items which can be placed underwater, including dust, repeaters, torches, and levers. It might just be useful for any underwater bases you're creating. Effective effects will add some effects that are applied to you after certain actions are completed. For example, after joining a game, you'll receive the luck effect. After traveling to a different dimension, you'll receive nausea, and after dying, you'll receive the absorption effect. Colts Cosmetic armor adds some new wearable items. There's full outfits as well as individual pieces which can be equipped and look great. They each provide armor values too, and can be crafted inside a stone cutter. My favorite set is the wolf hide armor, which looks like it would fit nicely in an RPG-styled world. Emerald tools and armor add some new emerald items you can create. While it might be harder to craft due to all the emeralds the items require, they're going to be slightly stronger than netherite, so keep that in mind if you choose to use this mod. Twist starts out by adding some new biomes, which are the burnt forest, charred red waste, and the volcano. These biomes feature lots of new blocks, and you'll find them spread out between the overworld, nether, and end dimensions. 3 new mobs are the Howl, Slug, and Charger. If you kill slugs, you'll be able to collect their goo, which can be used to make the new Slugger gun, as well as its ammunition. Dusk increases the monster cap during the night, allowing more mobs to spawn, similar to a Blood Moon event. If you want to make it even harder, then you can disable sleeping in the config files of this mod. The Scythd is a new tool which can be created from a lot of different materials. They're mostly useful for harvesting crops, as they will not only break them, but also replant any seeds. The Scythd will also collect crops in a radius, which can be increased using the new Crop Reaper enchantment. This next mod will add 2 new mobs, with the first one being the Headcrab, which you might know from the Half-Life games. The second is the Headcrab Zombie, which is a zombie with a headcrab attached. When you kill headcrabs, you'll receive drops which will allow you to craft trophies, decoration blocks, a new stew, and even a headcrab hat of your own. Villager Artifacts adds a lot of content which improves on villages. The Oblivion Stone can be used to upgrade iron golems, making them stronger and causing them to not attack the player. The Lost Plague Remedy can cure zombie villagers after a short amount of time. War Emblems can be used to summon pillagers, and there are lots of other items which mostly impact trading. Hook and Grapple add 6 new grappling hooks. There is the basic grappling hook, which can be used to simply launch you in a target direction. Telehooks will teleport you to the target location instead. The shock hook will send out a shockwave on impact, damaging any nearby mobs. The fiery hook will also damage nearby mobs, except hitting them with fire instead. The echo hook has a chance of launching another hook mid-air. Finally, there's the coil hook, which is an upgrade version of the original grappling hook, allowing you to move at double the distance and speed. Basalt Walker is a new enchantment which can be applied to your boots. When equipped, you'll be able to walk on lava, as basalt will be created below your feet, preventing you from falling in. Sharks will add some new mobs, which is 3 different types of sharks. There are regular ones, which can be aggressive or hostile, as well as the tiger shark and hammerhead shark, which all look great. When killed, they'll drop shark teeth, which can be used to craft the new shark teeth necklace. You can also receive a tiger shark fin for a new type of soup, which gives dolphins grace and water breathing for a short amount of time. More animals will add a lot of new creatures to your game. You'll find new mobs including lions, frogs, giraffes, zebras, bears, penguins, crows, and more. They'll spawn all throughout your world and have different behaviors, as some mobs will attack each other or even you. Hostile villages will change how villages spawn in your world. Now you'll find that they're filled with hostile mobs instead, although in the config you can define the chances for regular villages to spawn, as well as what mobs can spawn in these new hostile variants. Wisps are new entities which have both a passive and hostile version. Hostile ones will attack the player, golems, and villagers, and will have a chance to drop glowstone dust when killed, whereas friendly wisps may periodically spawn in villagers near clerics and librarians, and will even help defend a village. The new Wisp Summoner enchantment can be applied to your weapon, giving a chance to summon a wisp to fight for you. Crowns will add 7 new craftable crowns, which can be created from leather, chainmail, gold, iron, diamond, netherite, and shulker. When equipped, they'll give a bonus effect such as haste, speed, and fire resistance. If you wear a full set of armor that matches, then the bonuses received will be even greater. Dungeons and More starts out by adding some new dungeons, such as the Temple of the Jungle and Ice Temple, which feature new custom mobs. There's also the new Infested Biome, which has some new blocks and even more mobs, with the blocks being able to be used to craft new planks, fences, and more. You'll start finding rubies, which can be used to create new armor and tools, which is considerably stronger than netherite. Comfortable Nether makes a lot of new additions to the Nether, starting with 6 new mobs, which adds a lot of life to the dimension. Some are passive and some are hostile, and some can even be given items in exchange for rewards. You'll find new blocks, which includes iron-rich basalt, suspicious netherrack, and scorched soul sand. This mod also adds a few new food items which require ingredients or interactions from the new mobs. The Snow Pig is a new mob which can mostly be found in snowy biomes. They're white in color and a bit different to regular pigs, as the meat they drop will be frozen instead. It can be cooked twice in a furnace to make it edible, or you can use a sword with fire aspect instead. Garden Arsenal adds some new weapons which are themed around vegetables. You'll find rifles, snipers, pistols, shotguns, and even bazookas, which will fire different food items as ammunition. Skin cards can be used to change the design of your weapon, with there being lots of different options to choose from. The final item worth mentioning is the Beetroot Smoke, which lets off a smoke grenade, giving the blindness effect to anyone caught inside. Pettable allows you to pet most passive mobs in Minecraft. When you do so, hearts will radiate, and both of you and the pet will be healed. Dark Enchanting gives you full control over the enchantments you receive. You'll need to craft the Dark Enchanter, which requires 3 gold ingots, 2 emeralds, 3 crying obsidian, and a regular enchanting table. In the interface, you can place the item you want to enchant inside, and fine-tune each enchantment, as well as its level. Show Off allows you to share your items in chat, so that other players can see your stuff. Hover over something in your inventory, hold Shift, and press the T key to link it in chat. Other players can hover over it, see the stats, and more. Too Many Origins will add 3 new origins to Minecraft. The Withered will inflict the Wither effect on melee attacks and is immune to projectiles at times. But you'll start the game in the Nether, and it'll be harder to grow crops. The Dragonborn can breathe dragon fireballs, starts with extra health, and is immune to knockbacks. But you are only able to eat meat and receive more damage from projectiles, whereas the Hiskin is able to do rocket jumps, is immune to explosion damage, and becomes charged when hit by lightning. But you'll have less movement speed, and you can receive the slowness and weakness debuffs when near cats or ocelots. Essentially Emerald will allow you to craft a set of emerald armor and tools. Stats-wise, they're equivalent to diamond items for the most part, but the durability is a lot less, often being similar to their stone and leather equivalents. Grimm's Transportables add some new useful items. There's 2 carriages, one which can hold 4 players, and one which can hold 2 players and a double chest, with both of these being able to be linked up to horses or donkeys. You'll also find new rails, such as the high-powered launcher and teleportation rails. That concludes this list. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe for more.